Hello, Morongo Basin, and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Friday, February 13th, 2026. The Bureau of Land Management has released their final environmental assessment and land use plan amendment for a proposed broadband communication site in Morongo Valley. The project is proposed for an area on the north side of 29 Palms Highway, northeast of Canyon House Road. It will include a communications tower built on 1.2 acres. The developer, Interconnect Towers LLC, is also proposing an access road from Canyon House Road. The project is proposed for an area a half of a mile from 29 Palms Highway. The project has been expedited through President Donald Trump's Executive Order number 12821, focusing on streamlining and expediting requests to locate broadband facilities in rural America. The executive order was issued in 2018. Interconnect LLC had earlier proposed a tower for BLM land in 2022, closer to the Big Morongo Canyon Preserve on the south side of 29 Palms Highway. That proposal was opposed by residents and the Morongo Valley Community Services District in 2025. Congressman Jay Obernolte announced that the proposal was reconsidered and would be moved to another BLM location. The Bureau of Land Management is accepting community feedback on the new location beginning yesterday and open until March 16th. You can learn more about the project and share your opinion at a link in this story at Z107.7fm.com. Classes across the Morongo Unified School District are out today and Monday in honor of Lincoln's Day and President's Day. The school district hopes that all students and their families have a great long weekend. Morongo Unified School District classes will resume on Tuesday. Coinciding with Modernism Week down the hill in Palm Springs, Desert General in 29 Palms will host a live conversation with Robert Landau, the photographer behind the new book, Art Deco, Los Angeles. The event is tomorrow afternoon. Reporter Gabriel Hart takes a closer look at the book and chatted with Landau about Southern California's unique relationship with Art Deco.
Born and raised in Los Angeles, Landau will share how his quest to capture the city's most distinctive architectural features evolved into a years-long pursuit of its rare and often overlooked Art Deco gems. Through striking visuals and engaging commentary, he reveals how the project grew organically from his broader mission to preserve the character, creativity, and layered cultural history of a city that resists easy definition. I asked Landau what makes LA's relationship with Art Deco unique to the city.
Well, Art Deco is a style that really sort of began in the 1920s and through the 30s and 40s. There were a couple of different phases of it. So in LA, which is, normally so connected to what's going on right up to the moment because of the entertainment industry, people are really sort of unaware that we have these great historic architectural treasures, hidden in plain sight in the city. So I think LA can rival almost any other city in America in terms of the number and quantity and quality of Art Deco architecture.
I asked Landau what would be one of his favorite pieces captured in the book.
People often ask me what my favorite is, and I usually default to, there's a building on Broadway downtown called the Eastern Columbia Building, and it's just a bright turquoise blue terracotta building. But the proportions, the color, the size, everything about it is just so elegant. And I think, Art Deco, that style has come to sort of be equated with elegance. And even though, as we say, it's now 100 years old, it still feels very fresh and modern to your eyes when you see it.
The 2-hour conversation with photographer Robert Landau goes from 3 to 5 p.m., followed by a book signing, all free and open to the public. Art Deco Los Angeles will be available for purchase at Desert General, located at 6427 Mesquite Road in 29 Palms, next to Kitchen in the Desert. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Gabriel Hart.
To help celebrate Valentine's Day, the Joshua Tree Branch Library will have a book giveaway from 9 a.m. to noon tomorrow. All books will be available for donation only. Pay what you want and take what you want. The Joshua Tree Branch Library is located at 6465 Park Boulevard in Joshua Tree. The Joshua Tree VFW number 7264 is holding an El Dia del Amor Valentine's Day Tostada lunch. The event will serve as a fundraiser for Roger and Ellie Sherwin, who have served as VFW Post Commander and Auxiliary President. Expect fabulous meat and veggie tostadas, nachos, special holiday salsas, and a red velvet cupcake for dessert. The bar will be serving up a special pomegranate margarita, along with the usual favorites. The lunch runs tomorrow from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at the Joshua Tree VFW, located at 6402 Veterans Way in Joshua Tree. Reach Out Morongo Basin, a local organization that provides essential services to the elderly and disabled in our community, is hosting their largest annual fundraiser this Sunday. The organization's executive director, Robin Schlosser, was a guest on a recent episode of the Z107.7 Up Close show where she discussed the event with host Gary Daigneault.
Robin, what the heck is Parade of Homes?
Ooh, it's where you get to go and explore people's houses. You know, you always wanted to, people look at homes and go, oh, I wonder what that one looks like. And this, you get to find out. You're going to get to see some really unique places and wander through them and talk to the homeowners about what their vision was. And they're all different. They're all different. So that's what it is. It's a self-guided tour and get to explore.
And it's a fundraiser, and people buy tickets for it.
It is.
And you have 4 homes.
We have 4 beautiful homes set up, 2 in Joshua Tree and 2 in 29 Palms. And looking forward to having tour goers go explore these artistic places and get to see how people live here in the desert.
Ticket holders can also enjoy a 10% discount on lunch the day of the tour, either at 29 Palms Inn or Mojave Gold. Tickets are on sale now, and they're also available at the California Welcome Center, the Yucca Valley Chamber of Commerce, Visit 29, and the Desert Trail, the Reach Out Morongo Basin offices in Yucca Valley and 29 Palms, and at any home on the day of the tour. For more information, see this story at Z107.7fm.com. And finally, the Yucca Valley High School Hall of Fame Committee announced their 2026 Hall of Fame selection, Daryl Whitley. Whitley graduated from the high school in 1975 and has been actively involved in the community for many years. He has served on the Morongo Basin Youth Soccer Association Board of Directors, as well as coaching several teams and serving as both a referee and a trainer of referees for the organization. Whitley also served as a coach and referee for the Yucca Valley Parks and Recreation and Town of Yucca Valley basketball program for many years, as well as a soccer and basketball coach for Joshua Springs High School. Through his church involvement, Whitley has organized volunteer groups to help those in need. The Hall of Fame Committee is pleased to honor Daryl Whitley for his many years of dedication and commitment to the youth and citizens of the Morongo Basin. Whitley will be inducted at the Renaissance Awards ceremony on May 28th at the Yucca Valley High School Gymnasium. Admission is free and the public is invited to attend. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear about news happening, let us know. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News, I'm News Director Jeff Harmatz.